This scene is one of my favorites from any Star Wars movie. See, this scene is from The Phantom Menace. It's called The Duel of the Fates, and man, it's one of my favorite scenes of all time. And Lego has actually made a set of it. Yeah, it was a pretty bad Lego set, but nonetheless, it was a cool concept. So today, I'll basically be transforming it, building my own version, and making it 100 times better. 100 times, not 10 times, 100. So stay tuned. So the first thing I started out with was the base, of course. I tried to use a mini base plate as kind of an idea of where I wanted to go, but then I kind of quickly realized that this was too small. So I wanted to go wider rather than bigger, I guess. So then I started filling in the plate 2 times, just so that the bottom layer would stay connected together. I kind of just used random colors, soon realizing I should probably use colors more relevant. Then I built the base I wanted to fight, because I wanted to build 2 different sections to this Lego set where they fought, and then the entrance from the Lego Star Wars games. So I put this blue energy core type thingy in the middle. I tried to add as much detail as possible, and now I'm starting to build the front with tan, because regularly it was gray, but I wanted to add a little more color and feel to it. So I finally found enough pieces because I started running low. So I started to build that up and tried building a door, but it wasn't working, so I just kind of built that right there, like the arc, I guess. Built a good-looking door, but couldn't really connect it. I flipped around the energy core, because the door was literally covering the front with the most detail. So I was getting kind of pissed off because I had to raise it up one more. Yeah, and I was running quite low on some pieces, but, I filled it in with red so you won't see it, because, yeah. And then up there, I tried to, make the blue go up a little more and make it, spike and jagged, so that it didn't look too good. Jagged. It looked quite bad. So this is the mock so far. Yeah, this where I'm building is kind of a mess right now. So the mock, as I've been trying to say, is I'm focusing on making it longer rather than wider. And right here, this little space is where we'll put the printed logo. Yeah, it'll be nice. I'm trying to build 2 different areas where they physically have the duel up here. And then the entrance area right over here from Lego Star Wars. So up here, it may look a little wonky, but it's supposed to be kind of sloped, or jagged. Yeah, down here's looking okay-ish. I mean, I don't know what more to put. I'm just gonna keep adding some detail onto here and here. Hope I can make it look better, I guess. So I finished over here. The door looks nice, and I think this overall front area looks very clean and very nice. Except one thing up here that I'm decided to do is I just took off all the blue parts. I'm gonna make it more of an area like the pit where Qui-Gon dies. Yeah, and I added this little part where Obi-Wan can hang on for dear. And here it is, the final mock. With the 2 rooms, of course. See, well, this room is sort of empty. I didn't have any Naboo palace guards, so I placed down a Rebel Trooper and Finn from The Rise of Skywalker because I thought they fit well. And then I also placed down a bunch of battle droid remains. Okay, now after that, I added in some cool blaster effects, so it looks like they're actually shooting, or it's in mid-fire. Naturally, I was gonna add these guys, Final First Clone Troopers, but go back and watch the movie. Clone Troopers weren't even in this movie. They weren't invented yet. And I feel in part of me kind of screwed up for putting the logo here, but, I feel because then you get the entrance and up there. I really do like up here, even though it's super simple. Got 2 of these molded areas right there. I try not to take anything from the original set, but I had to take one of these molded or printed walls for right there. And I think it just looks great, especially with all the stuff up top too. I also stole these 2 black pillars from the set. And then over here, I added the things where Obi-Wan's dangling. I used different pieces. I put 2 on each side so that it would look more natural. And not just have one on this side and be hey, where's the other? I know some of you didn't like it, so here. This energy that I put in the middle, you can take it off, except it does not look too good, honestly. I feel it genuinely looks better with this. But, you guys can comment down below which one you like. I feel it just looks a little more, I don't know. I like it both ways. We could cover up that blue. I mean, we probably could to make it look better. So here it is, the absolute final version. There's a few last minute touches I decided to add, such as completely like decking this out with like black tiles, just like the regular mock, like Star Wars mocks are. And I haven't put like the Star Wars logo. Kind of think I regret putting it right here. You know, I think it looks actually okay. Because you can see the front battle. You know, I kind of wish I put it right there now. But yeah, right here, as I said, I've evened it out. And then I put something in the middle with like a red flashing light. I thought it looked pretty cool. But Obi-Wan, mid-fall, just falling off. Yeah, I think this mock actually turned out. It's not what I was expecting, but, you know, it turned out better than I thought it was gonna, genuinely. I actually really like how this turned out. You know, it's really cool, actually. And I'm about to do a really cool montage with it now.